Hi, my name is Jason Rosenberg, or Wolf as everyone calls me, founder and CEO of American iGaming Solutions. Today, I'm honored to have Mr. Chris Garrow, Gaming Operations Director at Prairie Casino and Resort, and Mr. Saverio Scheri, COO at Agua Caliente Casinos, as my guests. Both of these gentlemen have years of experience in tribal gaming operations and have some great perspective on our topic, which is preventing buyer's remorse, the best practices when engaging a new provider. So our first question, we're just going to cut right to the chase. In your opinion, what is the best way to prevent a feeling of buyer's remorse when engaging with a new provider? Sal, would you like to go first, please?
Sure. Thanks, Wolf. Having been on the other side of the fence and been a vendor for many years, I can certainly understand what some of the challenges are in working with tribal gaming operations. One of the things that we see, now that I'm back on the operational side, is a lot of times the vendor will have an insensitivity to the tribe's goals and objectives. If you think you're going to understand what the tribe or any tribe is trying to do with a 5-minute, pre-meeting conversation, that's not going to work. It really takes a considerable investment of time to build relationship with the tribe, earn their trust, and they share with you what their goals and objectives are. And it's really that makes the difference. The tribes are focused on what they call the seventh generation. It's their grandchildren's grandchildren. So they're not in it for making money today or tomorrow or even next year. They're more interested in making an investment that is going to pay off for them for generations to come. So a lot of vendors come in and they're there to make that quick hit and really kind of say, hey, we're going to get you this and you're going to love it and it's going to be great, and they're in and they're out. And a year or 2 years later, you're left in the lurch with a solution or a product that doesn't quite get you down that road for many years to come. We've seen this over and over in the tribal world, and it's one of the things that I think that insensitivity to what the tribe's long-term goals are versus a commercial casino's goals are that really a lot of vendors just miss.
Chris, do you have some perspective on this one?
Yeah, I think we all need to do our homework, and you need to ask for references. Use your the people you know in the industry, and just ask questions. And if you don't understand it, like I said, go to your peers. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. Use your senses and understand what you're getting into. We've all been there where maybe didn't do a great deal, and you have to work with the partner or the vendor to rectify the situation. But I think most of us all been there, made a bad deal, and you just always have to do your homework.
Yeah. Do you, out of curiosity, when you guys do use external, or when you are going to do this homework, and whether it's for educational purposes or for vetting purposes, do you usually use people in-house, or is that something that you will outsource?
I'll outsource it. Like, I'll ask people. You can get opinions from people internally if you want to, but I think it's best to outsource it with your peers.
Yeah, we do the same thing. We kind of talk to people that have done business with the group in the past. They always offer up references, but we know that the references are going to say good things. So we try to go on our own. If it's a product or a thing that's installed at another casino resort, we'll often go and take a look and have some ad hoc conversations with some of the team members there. But sometimes we get into a situation where this might be their first foray into tribal gaming. And that makes it a lot harder for us to do that homework, that background checking, if you will. And that's where we really kind of have to rely on, the people that we're in front of. Do they have the right demeanor? Do they have the right kind of personality that the chemistry is going to work? The solution, we know we can usually get to where we need to be. But if the company or the people or the team that's there, like you said, if it's not meshing and you just feel right away that you're not going to get to where you need to be, you might want to move in a different direction. We've actually had a situation just like that where, it sounded like a fantastic deal. It was an amazing, tens of millions of dollars deal, and the chemistry just wasn't right. And so we decided to move on. And that was very important because, again, the tribes look at this as a long-term relationship. And if it's not there, it's not there.
Great answers. Thanks, guys, very much.